Let's take a look at question number 2 here. Now, the directions for this question say to find the derivative of f using the definition of the derivative. So first off, let's just do a little reminder here. The definition of the derivative is the limit as h approaches 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. So the first thing that we're going to want to do with this is figure out what f of x plus h is. So here's f of x. Now we need to do f of x plus h. Now some people get a little bit confused on this, but like if I asked you to find f of 2, you would sub 2 in for x. If I ask you to find f of x plus h, it means you take x plus h and you just sub that in for the x value here. So wherever you see an x in your function, you're just going to replace that with x plus h. So we're going to leave the 3 on top, but this x right here now is just going to change to x plus h. And then I leave the plus 2 there. Okay, so now we can fill in our formula. So we get the limit as h goes to 0 of f of x plus h, which is 3 over x plus h plus 2, minus f of x, which is 3 over x plus 2, all over h. Now we have this complex fraction here. To simplify a complex fraction, the easiest thing we can do is to just multiply our numerator and our denominator by the common denominator. Now, if you have trouble with this, just think of that as like h over 1. So the common denominator between x plus h plus 2, x plus 2, and 1 is just going to be x plus h plus 2 times x plus 2. So we're going to do the whole top times x plus h plus 2 and the times x plus 2. So they're doing that to the whole top, and we're going to do it to the whole bottom. X plus h plus 2 times x plus 2. Okay, now we have to distribute that to both terms here on top. So let's continue on. So now this is becoming the limit as h goes to 0 of 3 over x plus h plus 2 times x plus h plus 2 times x plus 2 minus 3 over x plus 2 times x plus h plus 2 times x plus 2. And then we leave our whole bottom here, which is h times x plus h plus 2 times x plus 2. Okay, next all we have to do is we just have to simplify this down. So we have x plus h plus 2 on the bottom and x plus h plus 2 on the top here. Anything divided by itself just reduces down to 1. So really we're just left with 3 times x plus 2 on top here. Okay, so if we continue this out, I can distribute that 3 to both of these. So we wind up with 3x plus 3 times 2 is 6 there. Now for the second term here, we have x plus 2 on the bottom and x plus 2 on the top. So we can reduce these down to 1, because again, anything divided by itself is just 1. So now we have a negative 3 out here in front, and we can distribute that to all these terms here. So this becomes negative 3x, negative 3h, and a negative 3 times a positive 2 is a negative 6. And we're going to put that all over the bottom here, which is h times x plus h plus 2 times x plus 2. Let's go ahead and simplify this down here. 3x minus 3x is 0. Positive 6 and negative 6 reduces down to 0. So we're left with negative 3h on top. Oh, but you'll notice we have this h on the bottom being multiplied here through. So it's like h divided by h. So again, anything divided by itself just becomes 1. So that just leaves us with negative 3 on top. So this is like the limit as h approaches 0 of negative 3 over x plus h plus 2 times x plus 2. So the final step once you get here is now you're just going to take the h as 0 and substitute that in for h. So this becomes negative 3 over x plus 0 plus 2 is just x plus 2. And then we have the second x plus 2 here. And so we can rewrite that as negative 3 over x plus 2 times x plus 2 is like x plus 2 squared. And now we've found the derivative using the definition of the derivative.